Is it actually working? It's not showing up yet. Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. Alright, just going to send this over to Blue Sky. Okay, stream is sent, chat is pulled up, and game is pulled up. I have to mouse over to the, Okay, cool. Okay, so this is Elden Ring on PC. For a bit of clarification, I have beaten Elden Ring twice, and I've played through an additional half of a playthrough. So this is my fourth or third and a half, depending on how you want to look at it, playthrough of this game. This is not New Game Plus. The other three times, I should say, I've played it have been twice on the PS4 and once on the PS5. This is the PC version. Here you can see my character. I am in fact using a mod. This is one of the weapons. In fact, I'm using two mod weapons, actually. The other one I'm using is the Sacred Arsenal, which this one is not very upgraded, and there's a reason for that, and it's kind of stupid. This is the Tachikaze, this is the Tachikaze, which is the other weapon I'm using. This one's really fun. Sacred Arsenal is also really fun. Just regular dagger. Well, backhand dagger. But you can, like, get Morgoth's weapons to use for two-handed. It's kind of fun. I think I'm actually going to pull the window up and over and then pull chat up on my phone, because the resolution on this TV is shit. Well, it seems to be fine in the video, so I guess it's whatever. Okay. Alright. We'll just play it like this then. So I just made it to Nokron. I have killed exactly one demigod, and it was Radon. I challenged myself to fight Radon first, which was fun. Yeah, you can see I don't have any of the other great runes. I haven't even fought Margit. I literally just went around. So I will actually show you the map. So I did basically everything except for anything in Stormvale and anything in Raya Lucario. So I went all the way around to just power level myself in order to be able to beat Radon. I honestly probably didn't need to. I was level 45 when I beat him. I'm now level 50 because I got a bunch of level ups from beating him. And the reason why I did that is I wanted the silver tier as soon as fucking possible, and I also love Ronnie's questline, and I love the DLC. So, like, regardless of what I ended up doing in this game, I was going to have to beat Radon. And Radon is one of those, base game Radon, I should say, is one of those interesting fights where he's really difficult the first couple times you fight him, and then once you've got the, once you know what to do to beat him, he's incredibly easy. He's got one specific combo that is incredibly easy to punish, especially if you're riding Torrent. I actually have a video of me killing him for the first time with my old samurai build, and you'll be able to see the specific attack that I'm talking about that's really easy to punish. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna get killed by this fucking shield dude. So, this sword can't shield, but it has like a flute thing going on. But if I want to block, I have to use this. This is another cool thing this weapon can do. You can do it with the one-handed as well, and it's a little bit faster, but not as powerful. Okay, now that that's taken care of, I'm going to turn the volume down just ever so slightly, because it's really loud. Also, I apologize if the audio doesn't sound great. I'm using my headset as opposed to my speaker. Or not speaker, microphone. Turn it down to 25. The Elden Ring doesn't need to be that loud. But, come on. There we go. I'm using a headset that I got as a Christmas present. It's the same one I use whenever I play multiplayer, like, on, my PS5. So I apologize if the sound of my voice isn't as good as when I use my microphone, but I was running out of USB slots, and honestly, I didn't want to fuss about with it too much. This is the first time I've streamed since my Xenoblade 3 streams, and I do still have that save. It has not progressed since the last time I played it. I did end up just beating the game on my own, though. As a bit of an explanation, stuff about the election just really got to me, and I wasn't really in a good place to stream. I'm honestly still probably not. I'm really apprehensive about being publicly out there as trans, knowing what's about to happen. But my friend said that I should try it again until something happens, so I'm trying it again. But basically, I am going to have a zero tolerance for any type of anti-LGBT stuff in chat. If anyone says anything, I am just going to be blocking them. And I recommend that other people do as well, blocking and banning. Okay, shield soldier ashes, those are good. Alright, I should click the torch on so I can actually see some of this shit a little bit better. Here we go. But I have made a few changes in regards to, like, my own comfort when it comes to streaming that will hopefully make it so I can stream more often. For Christmas, I'm getting a, like, decent desk chair that doesn't feel like sitting on a cinder block. And it has, like, a footrest, so it shouldn't bother my knee quite as badly. So that'll be good. And then at some point, I don't have it bought yet, and it might take a few months, but I'm hoping to get, like, a decent monitor instead of using this shitty, like, really old TV that I use as a second monitor that is, like, not even 720p. But I think getting a decent monitor and a decent chair will do a lot to my own personal comfort for streaming, because then I'll be able to just, like, play the games that I would be playing anyway, but I could also stream them, type deal. At least that's how I'm kind of looking at it. I think part of the reason why I really like this sword is I can sheath it. I'm a huge fan of EI katanas in general, or why, I'm not for sure which one it actually is. I really like that, like, style of sword and, like, fighting with it. This one isn't quite that. Like, in my ideal world, it would have been closer to, like... Fuck, what is his name? The dude from Soul Calibur 5. Oh, what is his name? I'm gonna Google it. Soul Calibur 5 male MC name. Patroclus. Patroclus Alexander. He had two different, like, fighting styles initially in Soul Calibur 5 from what I remember, and, like, halfway through the story he got an upgrade, which was an EI-style katana, and it was incredibly fun to use. Man, I miss Soul Calibur 5. I know Soul Calibur 5 gets a lot of shit from people, but I actually really enjoyed it. 3 is still my favorite. 2 is good. I like 2, but I didn't play the GameCube one. I played the PS2 version. It's like I didn't have Link in it or anything. I've never played Soul Edge or Soul Calibur 1. I've played only the demo of Soul Calibur 4, the one with Darth Vader and Yoda and Starkiller. I never actually owned a PS3 during the time that game was out, and then by the time I got a PS3, Soul Calibur 5 was out, so I just went straight into 5, so I never actually played 4. I don't think 4 is available, like, on PC or anything. In fact, I don't think any Soul Calibur games are on PC now that I think about it. Maybe 6 is. I'll be honest, I don't remember where the fuck I'm supposed to go here. I love Nocturne and Noxtella, but I do not remember where I'm supposed to go to find the silver tier. It has been, like... How long ago was it that I beat the game last time? I was still on Twitter, I remember that. So this is the cool thing about this sword. You can sheath and bow, and then your next attack will do a shitload of damage. It's really fun. I've been able to beat quite a few bosses by doing that in conjunction with the Virgil Judgment Cut attack it has. Which you'll probably see that whenever I go up against the Mimic tier. I don't know if I want to cheese the Mimic tier. For those of you who haven't fought this or done this quest line, the Mimic tier is the best summon in the game, like, easily, in my opinion. It just creates a straight-up clone of your character, 1-to-1. She's right here. And it's really interesting, because when you fight her as a boss, she will also have whatever your character has equipped, but that means that you can just unequip everything, and then, like, enter the boss arena. They'll have nothing, and then you can equip all of your stuff. This is the attack I'm talking about. It's actually not as powerful as you might think. It can certainly do a lot of damage, but it's not gonna, like, one-shot a boss or anything, even with the bow buff. But it can still do a pretty decent chunk of damage. The thing I don't like about it is you can get smacked out of it, both the initial slash and the, like, Virgil Judgment Cut slash part. So that's not really good. It's also got, like, a really long recovery time where even and since it won't, like, knock them down, they can still, like, smack you after getting hit by it. So sometimes you'll take a lot of damage trying to do it. That little sword bump, or the hilt, that can actually do a lot of stagger damage, which I think is neat. I've managed to break plays with it a few times to get critical hits, so that's fun. The only two mods I'm using right now are the alternative moveset mod, which these two weapons are a part of, and the UI reskin mod to let me use the DualSense controller layout, because I don't use Xbox controllers. Like, I have one, but I don't ever remember the face button layout, so, like, whenever it says to press X, I always end up pressing, like, the PlayStation bottom button, because that's X, and it's usually not that, or, like, the Switch top button, because that's X, and it's not that. Why can't game controllers just have a uniform layout? Anyway, let's try and do this Mimic tier legit, and then if it kills me with the mod weapons, then I'll try and cheese it. Here she is, this little puddle of goo right here. Oh, that's an interesting combo. So yeah, like that. It does good damage for sure, but it's not gonna, like, obliterate him. Okay, that wasn't too bad. She almost triggered bleed and she almost killed me, but that wasn't too bad. I've received a notification from something. But I'm not sure what I received a notification from. Over to your mask. No, that wasn't. I'm not sure what that notification was, but I just got a weird notification for something. Okay, that's what I thought. So, as I vaguely remembered, you don't actually get the Mimic Tear from beating this boss, which I can never remember if you do or not. It is near this area, it's just a little bit further ahead. It's behind one of the imp doors, which is fine. I think I have like 7 keys. Really, it's only the start of the game when you have to worry about running out of those. We can do one more level up. As you can see here, my build is kind of all over the place. I haven't really decided on what I want to do yet. My first run, I did a bleed build. My second run, I did a bleed/faith, but primarily faith build. That's kind of what I'm leaning to again, because it was a really fun playstyle, but I'm not using the weapons I used for that. So right now my main goal is just to get the vigor up to level... I think it's either 40 or 60 is the cap. I'll have to check my old save. But the reason why you want to do that is you want to have the highest vigor for the DLC, because shit will fucking steamroll you. I'm not sure if I want to jump straight into Moog after doing this. I probably should, because starting the Moog stuff will give me access to, the Mogwin grind spot, which I don't have yet. So far, I've just had to use the big pile of dogs outside of Redmane Palace for grinding, which is fine, but that's more of like an AFK method. It also takes way longer. Whereas the Mogwin Palace area is a little bit faster. I don't have an AoE weapon that'll really be good for it. Normally I use the Radigan sword, but that would have to involve beating Radigan. I haven't done that yet. I actually didn't do it in my last save either. Last time I did during my Faith run, I beat the entire DLC and all of the optional content before doing the Fire Giant. So that was also kind of interesting, because I couldn't grind very easily with the giant horde of Albinorics there. I was just using the bird. But the bird is still good. It's way faster than the dogs at any rate. Mogwin Palace is that thing right there. Right now there's no way to get to it, but there's a side quest that gets you there early. Yeah, he's up there. The entrance to the DLC, if you guys don't know, is also over there. Now, if I remember correctly, there's another ancestral spirit here. I've already fought the first one. But if I remember correctly, there's the second one that's harder and has, like, the further boss fight, or boss stages. I really hate these things. They're so annoying. The, like, Viking druid dudes. They're one of my least favorite enemies in the game, just because they never fucking stop attacking. They don't like to stagger, either. And some of them have, like, really bullshit arrows that'll just, like, track you down no matter how far away you get, and it's really annoying. They take a shitload of HP, too. Okay, there's a side of grace around here somewhere. You can hear that one singing. I could have sworn there was a side of grace around here. Oh, there's the giant seed of the Nox there. Speaking of Nox and Night Lords, I'm actually really excited for Elden Ring Night Rain. I think that's going to be really fun. My only concern about it is it's like either you do a fight solo or you do a fight with a group of 3, and I don't think I have 3 friends who all play Elden Ring on PC or on PS5. Like, I have one friend who I've played a few times with. She actually helped me beat, the Godskin duo the first time because I was really struggling against them. And she might get it, and we might play together. She hasn't given any indication of that. And then I have another friend who might get it, but isn't super sold on the idea, and lives in a even more different time zone than either of us. So that might be a little difficult to organize. And apparently there's, like, a solo mode, and the only reason why I'm concerned about the solo mode is, like, multiplayer-centric bosses like Godskin Duo are really, really annoying to fight single-player, and from the, like, couple of shots in the trailer of that one wolf that splits into 3, like, I'm trying to imagine fighting that thing on your own, and it just sounds like a really not great experience, based on my experience with Godskin Duo, and other, multiple enemy bosses trying to fight solo. Especially since there isn't, like, Mimic tier and stuff, but I don't know. Hopefully that's balanced well. But on the whole, I'm definitely really looking forward to it. I am curious what, like, the lore is gonna be. Because I know it's a spin-off, but it's described as being, like, taking place in parallel to the main game. And then there's obviously all the stuff about the Night Lord, which is very similar to the Nox's Lord of Night that I'm interested about, except I was under the impression the Lord of Night was, like, you or Ranni. So that'll be kind of interesting, but yeah, I'm interested. It looks good. I know a lot of people aren't interested in it, and I've seen a lot of hate for it, which is kind of surprising, but I think that might just be because it kind of looks like it's going to be a Fortnite-style game, but from what I've heard from, like, Vati's breakdown and reading some of the interviews myself, it seems like it's closer to just a timed thing as opposed to a run around, fight a bunch of people PvP, like, Battle Royale thing. Which, to be fair, if it was a Battle Royale, I wouldn't be interested in it, because I do not like those. I don't like Fortnite, I don't like PUBG, I never really have. That's just a me thing, though. I know they're really popular, they're just not my cup of tea. So if it was that, I probably wouldn't get it, but from what I've read, it sounds like it's just the Ring of Night is just there to facilitate the faster gameplay. Basically, the day you'll be free to explore around, but the ring will slowly get smaller and force it closer into where your character is at, so that at nighttime you can have a run-in with one of the bosses, and then the next morning the ring will, like, extend back and you can explore again type deal. So it's more of like a corralling you into a boss fight than anything, from how I understand it. Oh, that hurt. That also hurt. There is one thing about the PC port of this that I really don't like, and it's that there's a micro stutter. So, like, what happened right there is I pressed the dodge button at the same time a stutter happened, so the dodge didn't happen when I told it to. And it's little stuff like that about the PC version that kind of annoys me. I'm also playing it at a way lower frame rate. Or not way lower, but, like, it's noticeable. It seems to fluctuate for me between around 30 FPS and, like, 50 FPS at a peak. I've had a few 60 FPS moments, but it's been like when there's more or less nothing on screen. And I think it was in a cave. Like, pretty much every forested area I've been in, the FPS has taken a... Oh, there was a bad spike there. It really doesn't like magic attacks as well, I've noticed. Which concerns me, considering the final boss. Though, to be fair, I haven't actually fought Consort Radon since the patch that nerfed him. The 2 times I've beaten were both pre-patch. I know, bragging. Not really. I had to cheese him. I'll be the first to admit that I had to use the fingerprint shield and then bloody healus to just tank and poke him to death. Not the most honorable way to beat a boss, but my personal philosophy when it comes to Bloodborne and Elden Ring and all the Souls games, even though I haven't actually played a lot of them, is if you can beat a boss, you beat the boss. It doesn't matter how. If you had to look up a guide, if you had to look up, like, good weapons, if you had to use summons, if you had to use multiplayer, there's stuff that's in the game, so you beat the boss. And, like, you could make an argument that, like, this weapon, for example, it's a modded weapon. It isn't in the game. It's something I added to it. And it's not a... You could definitely make an argument saying that this weapon isn't balanced, and I would agree with you. But my rebuke to that is I've beaten this game, like, 2 times legitimately. I've beaten Bloodborne, like, 9 times, and they've all been legitimate because it's only on PS4 and I don't have a hacked PS4. So, like, I have played this game enough through maintaining the sanctity of its difficulty that I don't care about doing stuff like mods, and I don't think it's a problem to use summons and stuff like that. And I'll also be the first to admit that I am not good at these games. I'm definitely not a pro gamer like you should be when you play Souls games. I've only done a couple of bosses hitless. My biggest Souls claim to fame is probably that I've hitless, Lady Maria. Yeah. I managed to do a hitless run of Lady Maria 1 time, because I got really lucky with my parries. But I've only been able to do it once, and it was largely luck. It was also... I think it was the first time I did it. I'll have to go back and double check, but I'm pretty sure it was the first time I fought Lady Maria. Oh, what the fuck just shot me? Oh, it's you down there. Oh, you're a silver tier. Okay. Huh. I'm using a crossbow just because I used a regular bow in the other 2 runs, and I haven't actually found a short bow yet. I know you can buy one somewhere, I just haven't found the merchant for it. I don't usually use guides and stuff when I play this game. I just let things take form naturally as I explore. So I'm not sure where to actually just, like, get a regular bow. So I've been trying out a, crossbow just for fun, but I don't really like it very much. The reload takes a really long time, at least compared to bow, and it doesn't seem to hit as hard. I also only have regular arrows, and normally with bow I use, like, blood arrows and stuff. But there's probably a way to craft blood bolts, I just don't have it. More Nisan butterflies. I do wonder what, like, the lore implication for, like, Miquella's butterflies being all over the place down here is. Because, like, he's clearly not supposed to be the Lord of Night, but they're here. Then again, there's also St. Trinia's lilies all over the place, and Miquella's lilies. Although, to be fair, I think the fact you can find Miquella's lilies all over Redmane is kind of interesting. At least I think it's Redmane. There's a Radon location where you can find a lot of Miquella's lilies around. Black Whip Blade. I don't think I actually need this, but sure. So there is one enemy here that I am not looking forward to fighting, and it's this fucker. Oh, wrong attack. This is this thing's unique skill. It basically just turns you into Fate Gilgamesh. The problem with it, as you might have noticed, is you can't fucking see through it. Yeah. God damn it. That was another instance of me trying to block when the stutter happened and it not working. Like, I'd say a good 80% of my deaths so far in the PC version have been because of that. Where I try and do a thing, and then the stutter happens during when I try to do it, so it just doesn't register in time. Also, I have to wonder what, like, the lore implication of, like, the bodies sticking out of the buildings in Nokron are supposed to be, knowing the Gate of Divinity and, like, Mensis and Bloodborne and everything. It's down here, right. Isn't there actually a repeating crossbow in, the Shadow of the Erdtree? I might try that weapon when I get to the DLC. That seems like it could be fun. Wait, what killed me? Oh, did you maybe shoot me when I was attacking? That was a stupid death because I was distracted. This is why I shouldn't try talking and, like, rambling when I'm playing this game. Problem is, though, I don't like leaving the stream in silence and just not saying anything. But sometimes for Elden Ring, that's kind of necessary. I'm sorry, what? The fuck was that jump? The fuck? That was annoying. Okay. Well, at least now you guys can tell I'm not lying when I said I'm not a pro gamer. But that was some fucking bullshit. Was it because I turned on the lamp before I jumped? Yeah, okay, weird. Apparently, igniting your lamp cuts your jump in half. That's fucking stupid. Alright. There. Fuck you. The other thing with this weapon is you have to be really careful not to run out of stamina. Which, I mean, that's a thing with every weapon, but it seems like this weapon runs through stamina real quick. Where is the fucking window? Oh, duh. You will notice I am not the most observant person in the universe. Okay, well, we're back here again. Where's that Nox at? I don't see her. Oh, God damn it, I did it again. Ah, she's right there. Okay. Gonna try and bait her into coming up here. Yes, good. All according to Keikaku. God damn it. A little too early. I was hoping to bonk her on the head as soon as she popped up, but... oh well. Okay, now this time... I can't see anything. This time I actually did mean to do that. There we go. I'm glad that didn't kill me. I'm not sure why it didn't kill me, but it didn't kill me. Okay, there's a thing up there. Okay, I think I know how to... I think I see how to get it. I'll go break the health scarab again. Also, I'm pretty sure this room right here is where I get the silver tier. So I might want to do that before I forget. Like, I'm just saying, these things look like fucking messengers. Yeah, okay, mimic tear ashes. Very good. So, sorry, jellyfish girl. But you have been replaced by the objectively best spirit, in my opinion. Subjectively, it is the objectively best spirit. I know there are other good ones, like, there's a Black Knife Assassin that I remember being really good. I can't remember its name, though. Okay, no, I have to go in through the window. Never mind. There's like a little gremlin thing in the DLC that has like Virgil superpowers, and you can get that as a spirit if you beat it. And I remember that one being really fun, but I honestly just personally stick to the spirit slime myself. Yes, give me the skirt, thank you. Well, not really a skill or skirt, but it's close enough. I still wish I had a better, like, chest armor. Like, The Confessor outfit is my favorite starting armor set, visually, but there are others I like more. I just haven't really decided what I want to go, like, fashion-wise with this run. Do I have enough level up? I do not. Probably because I lost all of my shit. But, since I do have the slime, let's head to the round table so I can upgrade it. Assuming I can. I actually don't know if I have any of the ghost work that's needed. If I remember correctly, it needs the somber equivalent, whatever that one's called. I don't know if I have any of that. I don't normally pay attention to what I pick up and don't pick up during a playthrough until I need something. That's actually one of my favorite, like, lore things there. The fact that America wants us to kill Radigan. That's just... There's a lot of lore implications with that sentence right there. Okay, no, it's just a regular one. That's all I can make, though. Do I have any of the bell bearings to let me buy some? Oh, I can give you... So this is via side quest stuff, but this has gone a little bit different than it did the last time I did this, because Roger isn't here because I haven't gone to Stormvale yet. So, like, I beat Radon, I went and got hugged by Fia, because Fia is best girl, don't at me. And then she gave me the dagger, so I'm really confused why it's, like, skipping all of the death mark stuff. It might be because I've done Ronnie's side quest up to this point, but I'm actually not sure. I have no idea. I'm honestly still not even sure what ending I want to go for here. 1, 2. And I think I needed 3, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. So unfortunately, can't do anything more than that. Does she have a bow? She does. These are a few more of the mod weapons, but I actually haven't tried any of them yet. Mostly because I just can't equip any. This one I could equip. And this one I can equip. I might try this one at some point, that sounds interesting. Oh, I don't have enough rooms. God damn it. Do I have any runestones? I do. Okay. That is just a notification, don't care about that. No, I'm going to switch you for this longbow. Thank you. Oh, I actually don't have any arrows. Or, not there, up here. My bad. I still don't have any of the arrows I need, though. Who do you buy arrows from? I think Kale sells them. And then while I'm out here, I can go start the, what's his fucking name? Vare, Bite Mask Vare, his questline, because that's the one that gets you to Moog. And if I remember correctly, the only requirement is that you kill a demigod first. Hello, Santa. Santa Cares. Arrows. Okay, so he does have regular arrows. These are a few more of the mod weapons. These are the two that I bought right here. Arrows. You know what? Sure, I'll just buy all of them. Why not? And then item crafting. Okay. Oh yeah, there are blood bolts. They're right here. Heh. Oh well. Okay. How many of these can I make? I can make a good amount. Alright, yeah. These were the two arrows that I usually used for most of my playthroughs, I should say, since I've done multiple. Yeah, he is not here. Okay. So, Vare is normally the first dude you meet right outside the starting area. He's the guy who calls you bitchless. After you kill your first demigod, he moves up here. This one. So... And then he has you do some stuff. I think it's kill specific Tarnished, who's like an NPC invader. And then you have to go rub a cloth on a dead maiden, and then bring it back to him. Or no, I think he has you use 3 specific invaders. Something like that. Which I think I might actually have to do the NPC invaders, because I'm playing offline, and have to be because I'm using mods. So, like, that's why there aren't any ghosts running around, or, like, notes or dead bodies. So that I might actually have to look up, just because I don't remember what the spots are offhand. Also, this is a great place to farm for blood roses. For blood arrows. Well, you're not entirely wrong. Okay. So did it actually mark them? It did not. Alright, let me Google where these places are. Rive Blood Ruins. Where's Rive Blood Ruins? Oh, that's up the Great Lift. It's an Altus Plateau. I don't actually know if I can actually get there quite yet. It's like up here. I think actually I might be able to because of the cave. I don't think I can get in the legit way, but I should be able to get in through the cave. Is that the closest side of Grace? I think this one is. Yeah. Okay. Just close that down. Or no, I need to be going down. Whoops. No, just follow the beacon. Remember what the place you put the beacon, Lily. Okay. So the main way that you get up to the Altus Plateau is after you defeat 2 demigods, you have to take the King's Road, or whatever it's called, and find the 2 halves of the Lift of Dectus. I've already got 1 half, but I can never remember where the other one is, so I usually just take this route, which it doubles up as an extra bonus dungeon. It's one of the cave dungeons, or mine dungeons rather, so you can get smithing stones and stuff while you go up there. Also, if you guys haven't seen Karkabit, he makes Elden Ring and other game shorts. He's an amazing YouTube channel. One of my favorites is one of his like first 1 or 2 animated shorts for Elden Ring. At least I think they're shorts. And during it, the main character aggroes a huge bunch of the guards out in front of what the fuck is that place called? Gatefront Ruins, the first like little mini dungeon of the game that you run into really early on. It's where the first map of Limgrave is. He has a short of it, and he goes to sit at the side of Grace that's like right there, and the dude with the horn that alerts all the other guards like blows an angry toot at him after he walks off when he gets to the side of Grace. It's really funny. I will take this seed, thank you. I could be fighting all of these things, but I don't really need to, and I don't particularly want to. So I'm not. Although they can poison each other and make themselves blow up like that, which is funny. Yep, there it goes. It causes them to, like, overload with poison. You can do it yourself manually if you hit them with, like, a poison arrow and shit. The other really easy way to kill these things is just to knock them over. Like so. It takes a few hits, and I don't like the fact that I get poisoned like every time, which is why I don't normally fight them. But Flame Cleanse Me solves that problem. Okay. So this here is the secret entrance. Although, honestly, at this point, I don't think it's a secret, unless you've just never played Elden Ring before. In fact, the game itself kind of tells you that this is here, if you can't find the two halves of the, medallion. Because those, the game does not tell you where to find. You actually have to look for those. So you could argue that the lift of Dectus working is actually the secret path, even though the game tells you to take it. One thing that I do like about this sword is this counts as two-handing it when it's drawn, so you're able to actually, like, hit these guys most of the time. Otherwise, those enemies are a little annoying to fight, especially if you have, like, a torch or whatever. I don't check every spot on the wall, but I do like to just look around and make sure I'm not missing any rune fragments. Or not rune fragments, smithing stones. These guys, on the other hand, are really annoying to fight with this sword because they're so small. There we go. You can see the stutter's pretty bad as it goes up the elevator here. Also, hot damn, the stream is behind. I just glanced over, and it just barely shows me touching the side of Grace, the foot of the ladder. Don't know why it's so far behind, but alright. I wonder if this will work better. Oh, yeah. That's much better. Oonka boonka bunk. This is the closest I'll ever be to using a strength weapon. And it's not a strength weapon, it's a dex weapon, it's just a big hammer. Okay. I hear talking. I'm not sure where it's coming from, though. You know what? Worth it. I love this view right here, though. Honestly, like, Elden Ring is one of the most beautiful games, like, ever made, in my opinion. I never get sick of looking at the vistas in this game. These things are always annoying to fight, like, no matter what. So I might actually switch to my bow here. Because with the throwing daggers, I run the risk of jumping myself off the ledge. One more over there, isn't there? Thought there was. Maybe not. Okay. I don't like fighting the harpy bat things. I think they're really annoying. Like, they're not difficult, but... Oh, there's a thing over here. They're not difficult, they're just annoying. I do love the singing ones, though. That's one of my favorite songs in the Elden Ring soundtrack. It's called The Song of Lament, I believe. What the fuck was that? That was an ungodly noise. I'm not sure what that, like, glass shatter noise was. Wasting a lot of blood arrows on this dude. Not worth it. There's like a land octopus on a ledge somewhere around here, if I remember correctly. Don't remember quite where it's at, though. thing over there, but I don't think I can get to it from here. Yeah, I can't summon Torrent, so I won't be able to make that jump. Honestly, I'm not sure I'd be able to make that jump even with Torrent. That was funny. It's 311. For an hour. Alright, I'm going to aim to stop the stream in about half an hour-ish, or whenever I defeat the boss at the end of this dungeon, whichever comes first. Because I am actually going out of town for the holidays, so I have to start packing soon. If you're wondering why I'm using the dagger mostly in the dual sword faith mode, it's because I have points in faith, so it does more damage than in the single-handed dagger mode. The single-handed dagger mode does have its uses. It attacks a lot faster, but it's not as strong, so normally I just prefer to two-hand it. It also has the shield, which is nice. Especially since in this current build mostly I'm just using the what is it? Not Cypher. Seal in my offhand. Here's the big squiddy boy. Oh, god damn it, I was trying to aggro the small ones and not the big one. There we go. Oh, this attack is a parry, but I suck at the timing for it. Okay, so that ungodly glass noise happens whenever I switch to precision aiming. Got it. Not gonna be doing that then. Not sure what mod is causing that to happen, because I don't remember it being a thing in the PS5 version. But hopefully whatever it is stops. So there's two of them here now. That's one of them. Well, this one has Ghost Flame attacks, oh boy. That was overkill, but it's fine. Sometimes it's fine to style on your enemy. Although now I am out of my blue potions, which is not ideal. But I think there's a... yeah, there's a grace right here before the boss. Alright, let's see how many tries it takes to defeat the salamander. Is this an important message? No, it is not. Do I have a level up before the salamander? I do not. Although... no, keeping heal as the quick swap is good for if I ever need... whatever the fuck they're called. I could summon... we'll try it solo first. And of course, by solo, I do in fact mean I'm going to ding my little slime. Hello, slime. So the cool thing about the slime summon is that it takes HP instead of FP. So you basically just trade a flask for a second character. But here he is. The little mini bale. See, that attack isn't actually as good as it might look against a boss. See, like there, it didn't do anything at all. Camera, please. Oh, that wasn't too bad with the slime. And that is the boss done. So I will go touch this grace, and then I'm probably going to call it here so I can start packing. I don't know if I'll stream more of this. I'm definitely going to play more of it on my own, because I've been playing it on my own. But I might do another stream. I have 2 more level ups, so I'll put 1... vigor and endurance. Vigor and faith. Once the decent chair shows up, I think that'll go a long way in order to help me stream longer and not feel like I'm dying, like I currently am, because my knees are killing me. But that will be a... I think the earliest that's projected to arrive is the 3rd, so it's going to be a while. But alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye!